Hey, this is Ramon Ray with Smart Hustle Magazine. We're at Icon 17. I think Icon's been going on for like 457 years or something like that.
This is my 10th.
Okay. Icon 17 in Phoenix, Arizona, Infusionsoft's big gathering for its users, but I think a lot more. It's really a big digital marketing conference. So Tyler, who are you and who do you work for? And give us a short background of who you are and your company, et cetera.
Yeah, so I'm Tyler Garns. I'm the CEO and founder of Box Out Marketing. We're essentially a marketing automation agency. So that's a little bit different than your traditional marketing agency. We don't necessarily do the branding and the, we don't do digital marketing agency type of stuff like the SEO and the pay-per-click. That's not our forte. Our forte is marketing automation. We work with a company called Infusionsoft. Infusionsoft is marketing automation software. So we help small businesses build and launch automation campaigns, so automated marketing follow-up and things like that.
Got it. And for the half of us listening who know campaigns and all that, we're going to get to that half of this interview. But those forget Infusionsoft, forget campaigns, landing pages, funnels. Those were just saying, Tyler, I've just launched my camera company. I've just launched my doggy daycare. My wife just said, honey, if you don't start making more money, I'm going to do something bad. Whatever, Tyler. So those are my words, not Tyler's. The point, Tyler, overall marketing, what are your basic tips for the person just trying to get more clients, just trying to keep the ones they have? What do you tell them?
Yeah, here's the thing. As entrepreneurs, as business owners, we get really excited about what we sell. And so we get into the details of it, and we like to talk about those details. So we go tell everybody about the features and the functionalities, and we just are baffled when people don't buy. And it's because they don't care about the features or the functionalities. What they care about is how it's actually going to change their life, right? And so the most important thing I can tell you is forget about what you think you know about your industry, about your products, whatever, and go talk to the people that are going to buy it and interview them. We have a proprietary way that we interview customers, but the way that you interview them, you want to dig into like the emotional aspects. You ask them like, how would this impact your life? How would it change your life? What are the emotions you feel when you think about this or when you experience that or whatever? You got to get into what the real impact is. And then when they say that stuff, record it or write it down as fast as you can, because the words they say are what you're going to want to turn around and put in your marketing.
But I'm going to push you a bit on that, Tyler. What do I do? Where do I come into the buy one, get one free, $99 and $97? I thought that's what you're going to say. Where does that come in? I mean,
that's step number like 79. First, we got to get the message right? Because if you go out with an offer and people don't know what it's all about and how it's going to help them, it doesn't matter. Right? It doesn't matter at all. You got to get the message right. We got to have market to message match, the 3 M's, whole thing, right? Market to message match. So you got to figure out the market first, the message, get those matched up. Then you figure out the medium, right? Is it going to be social? Is it going to be email? Is it going to be SMS? How do I get this in front of people? Billboards, who knows? We do a lot of event marketing, so all your traditional digital stuff doesn't even matter. You're standing up on stage. So you got to figure out the medium next, and then you can start thinking about the offer, all right? Then the offer starts to make sense. But again, offer creation is a whole nother story. We could do a 2-day workshop on just offer creation, right? It's all.
You can start.
But don't. I would say don't worry about the pricing. Don't worry about how much money you're going to make. Don't worry about any of that stuff until you get the message right.
Got it. Which leads me to another question. How do small businesses who are looking for help find a digital marketing company? Obviously, Box Out Marketing is the best there is. That's a given.
That's a given.
But beyond that, seriously speaking, how do we find one? There are so many digital marketers out there. So many people. Oh, I help my brother Igor on Facebook. I can help you too. Any indicators to find out who's for you?
So, coming back to the messaging, I would interview the companies that you're talking to and find out who's going to help you with that first. Because you talk to some and they're going to be digital marketing agencies that help you with PPC. And some of those are great. A lot of them just charge you a monthly fee to manage your ads, and they don't really care what your performance is as long as you're paying their monthly fee, right? So you got to be careful about some of that stuff. And I would say don't go aggressively investing into your advertising until you get the marketing right. They're two separate things, and people don't always realize the difference. Marketing is your message, it's the audience, it's making sure all that stuff's lined up. Advertising is when you go pay money to put that stuff out there. Don't even start in advertising until you get the messaging right. And to find an agency, you got to talk to them and figure out, are you the type of people that are going to help me figure that out?
Good. Let's turn. I wish we had hours and hours, Tyler, and one day we'll have to set that up. But let's turn to Infusionsoft specifically. For those out there, again, Infusionsoft is CRM. I hate that word, but marketing automation software for small businesses and entrepreneurs and beyond. What is your tips? Again, this is a big question, but a lot of people, I'm just going to say it, you've heard it, Confusionsoft, it's hard to use, hard to start up, expensive. We'll talk about that another day. I'm an Infusionsoft customer. But For those who are starting out and to that point of, man, I just started it and I'm kind of stuck, you shared some points actually on stage at Icon today. Yep. Can you recap that for us as best you can? You know, how do you get the best out of Infusionsoft?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is something that really applies to broad marketing automation in general, not just Infusionsoft. But I always try to keep 3 things in mind. Okay. You want to have a fast track, a slow track, and make sure no one slips through the cracks. Mm-hmm. Sorry, fast track, slow track, make sure no one slips through the cracks. Mm-hmm. So what that means is some people that come to your website or see you at an event or whatever, they're ready to buy right now. And you want to make sure that they can easily get there. Mm-hmm. If there's something in their way, then they're going to go find someone else to buy from because they have pain, they have a need right now. So when we're putting together marketing automation funnels, it's very easy to plan this automated process and forget that, wait, some people want to jump to the end right now. So we got to make sure we have a fast track.
And I don't care, but that's the kind of person I am. My wife hates it. When we watch a movie, I like go hover over to the last minute, and I want to see if the guy died or not. So go ahead. I'm sorry.
You just ruined the story.
Yeah, exactly. So point 1. Go ahead.
Yeah. So point number 1 is make sure you have a fast track. Make sure that no matter what, and during the whole funnel, if someone's ready, they can jump to the end right now.
Got it.
Okay. Slow track is most of the people aren't ready right now. They need a little more time. They need to get to know you. They need to get to trust you. They might want to do some research. Maybe they're just, for whatever reason, not ready yet. So we need a nurturing process that is there for them and keeps you top of mind. So when the time is right, they can jump onto the fast track. And then making sure that no one slips through the cracks. That's all about making sure that campaigns don't just end. Wherever your campaigns lead to, at the end, it should then lead to another type of follow-up campaign. And it might be that eventually they just end up on your weekly newsletter or something, but that's fine as long as you're staying in touch and they don't just get forgotten or else they're slipping through the cracks, and that's opportunity just spilling on the floor that you're losing.
And it seems like what I'm hearing subliminally, Tyler, is that, again, there's no time to go into the depth, right click, left click on Infusionsoft, but you're saying to use Infusionsoft best, as you said for our first example, don't worry about Infusionsoft. Yeah. Get the process right is what because I thought you were going to say, well, drag this campaign and that's the magic sauce in Tyler's brain, but no.
The Infusionsoft is a tool. Yeah. And the truth of the matter is you could cobble together a bunch of crazy stuff and try and recreate what Infusionsoft does and probably do it okay. The tool doesn't matter. What matters is that the strategy's right and the messaging's right, and you're making sure people can flow through a campaign the way they want to. And then you find Infusionsoft or whatever tools you want to make it happen. Now, I would argue that Infusionsoft makes it much easier once you learn it, but yeah, it's not. It's not secret sauce in the sense that it's going to make your marketing magic. Your marketing is magic based on the message and the strategy, and then the tool allows you to execute it. Thank you, Tyler. The last thing I have, just to echo, and I'm sure you'll agree with this, is that I found being here at Icon is that some of the best customers and best people have used a partner. I'm not selling box out per se, but that's just like anything. I have an accountant, I have a lawyer, I have pretty much everybody. I have kids, I have a wife, I have everything. And it seems like, as a tool and finding a partner to help you implement it. Not that you shouldn't know it. I do tell people, learn it, go to an accelerator or something. But is that right? It seems like they're working with a partner who can build it and help them with it. Absolutely. I mean, if you want to get fast results, what I would recommend is you determine which type of person you are. You're either the type of person that says, hey, I just want someone to do it for me, and then you hire someone like us, or hey, I want to learn it, but I need someone to hold my hand, so then we have workshops for things like that. You come and do it with us. Or you're the type of person that says, hey, I want to do it myself. I need to know all the nitty gritty. I want to know all the features and everything. Great, we have training for that as well. You can just do it yourself online. Or you can go work for Tyler if you really like it that much. But this has been great. Tyler, one more time, give us your full name, the company you're with, and feel free to give us a website or something you want, how people can find you or get more information, please. Sure. Tyler Garns, CEO and founder at Box Out Marketing. Just go to boxoutmarketing.com. Awesome. Tyler, thank you from Icon 17. Thanks, Ramon.